Hey guys, it's Tilly and today is the last day before Nanowrimo starts and I'm so excited, also very scared, but more excitement more than anything. I have actually decided, for those of you who watched my Nanowrimo video, I was pretty much like torn between what I was going to write for this month, but I finally decided and I have stuck with doing a draft rewrite of my original story that I've written. I don't know if that's kind of classed as cheating or not because technically I've already written it, but rereading it and looking at it, it was so horrible and there are so many things in the story that just did not make sense and did not connect and characters that felt completely flat that I've decided to rewrite it completely. It will have the same base and like the same kind of major plot points, like it'll still reach like the three main things that I've got going on, but it'll just be completely different. I've decided to get rid of some characters, I've decided to change the perspective, the writing style, what actually happens, and so it's still pretty much a brand new story for me. I just really hope that I can do it justice this time. So yes, maybe cheating, but hey, it's not going to stop me from writing it, and I'm still probably going to be writing 50,000 words, and it's a rewrite, so it's still a new form of the story that I've already written. So to me, it is a completely new story. So let's get down to doing that. Anyway, before I get sidetracked, I have also dedicated this time on this video to show you guys my characters. So basically my story basis, which I really hope doesn't sound like crap, because whenever I say it out loud, it really sounds sucky. I'm hoping that it's going to be like what's in the inside that counts. So yeah. So the basis of the story is that these are like teenager soldiers. They're more towards the age of like 20, 21. Some of them's like a bit older than that. They've basically been raised by the king. Some of them are orphans, some of them were just taken in. Some of them even sold to the king. And they just got kind of thrown together, bunch of misfits, training up to become these like amazing soldiers. They're really good, but they don't really know what the purpose for that is. But either way, they're so grateful to the king because he gave them this awesome life. And basically they get everything for free. So they don't really complain, they just do everything the king asks. They're really proud of their country, they have a lot of honor, and they're just a really good group of friends. More than that, they're basically family. So we have the main character who the original perspective is from, and her name is Ansley, and this is what I picture her to look like. So this is the wonderful Zendaya, and for some reason, this is just stuck in my head the entire time. She's like the original character, I've always had her on my mind, and so she's always stayed like that. And she is basically like the captain of their team, not officially, but they all look to her. She's like this short, sturdy girl who wants to be the best. She's always trying and excelling in what she does. She trains for extra hours, she always pushes herself the hardest, and so she's got quite a lot of skill and she's really good at what she does, and the king absolutely loves her. He knows that she's such a strong character as well, and so that's why I also love Ansley. I find that when I did write her originally and made my family read it, they did not like her as much because to them she was this very work-driven character, and although she is, I find that that kind of is a problematic part to her, but I really like that because to her friends and her family, because she also has a brother that's in this group, she can be quite mean and rude to them when she's in the heat of the moment, when they're doing like missions for the king and stuff like that. But it's just because she wants to excel at being the best in what she does, and it's not just being the best soldier. Like to me, if she was being a blacksmith or something, she would want to be the best blacksmith. It's just who she is as a character. Then you have her brother who is called Caden. She calls him Cades because I think it's like a cute little family thing, and he's basically like the cinnamon roll. I absolutely love Caden. He looks like this character who is absolutely a sweetheart. I love just the way that he looks, so adorable, and he is this like tall, lanky guy. He's got dreadlocks and he's absolutely beautiful, but he's also very nervous and second guesses himself a lot, and he's basically always been with his sister, never a day without being by his sister's side. And since he started to do bigger missions with them all, he started to kind of think that he's not sure if this is a life that he wants. He's not a very violence driven person. He doesn't like to hurt people. He doesn't like to even capture bad guys who have hurt people. He just kind of follows the footsteps that his sister has and kind of stays in her shadow. But during this book, he's seeing things differently. He starts to see cracks in like the king and what he says and the country and stuff like that. So that's just kind of making way for what would be like the rest of the series. But yes, he's like our favorite. He's so sweet and we just love him lots. Then you have Mikkel. I picture him to look like this absolutely gorgeous piece of man. I love him so much. And he is also sort of like the love interest for Arnsley. I'm going to do an existing relationship in this because I'm not very good at writing in romance, but I want them to be very happy together. They are very well fitted. Even though Mikkel is like the joker of the group, he is absolutely hilarious. He's also a really strong fighter. He has a lot of strength in him, but he is known as the joker. And so when things are pretty serious, sometimes he can get on Arnsley's nerves and the group's nerves as well. And him and his best friend Jordan, who is this absolute other cinnamon roll, they just kind of get up to trouble. So Jordan's like his little sidekick, and he just kind of does a lot of mess and fun with him as well. But working together, they can be amazing. They can also be just naughty sometimes. Then we have Iona. I absolutely love her. She is this character here. I picture her either with really short hair or even just like a buzz cut. She also has a septum piercing. When I picture her, she is this like small girl. She does not like physical contact at all. She is so sneaky. She is like the shadows. She's always watching everything. She's the one that, you know, would be hiding up on the roof listening to conversations. She's always there when they need them, but yeah, she just excels in what she does. She's not the best in hand-to-hand combat, but she's really good at everything else, and I just love her so much. She's got a pretty tragic backstory, but you know, she's really a vital character. And then the last character in that group is Tig, who is this guy, and basically I picture Tig with a lot more scars, and he's full of tattoos, and he's basically this giant of a man who looks absolutely terrifying, but he's the biggest sweetheart. And we love him so much. He just really wants to do the best by everyone. And although he isn't the smartest cookie in the jar, he really does his best when it comes to his jobs and everything like that. He's very honorable to the crown and to his friends as well. So yes, that is my characters. I love them all so much, and I really hope I can do them justice. And at the same time, I hope that it's not too overpowering by having so many characters in this, but yes, we'll have to wait to find out. So thank you guys for watching, and yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys again soon. I have left a link down below to my Nanowrimo. Feel free to add me on there or drop any comments. If you guys want to talk about anything, just hit me up. I'm happy. I'm down to talk for it all. And yes, hopefully I shall see you guys again soon. I already said that. What am I doing? Have a lovely bookish day, and hopefully great things happen to you. And good luck writing, guys. We can do this. We can do this.